Everyone has that one day where they are treated as sultans, kings, or even gods. No, it's not the day of your funeral, rather, your birthday. Aside from the fact that you get to receive gifts, few of us know what birthday is really all about.
I'll tell you what it's all about. It's about curating pride in the hearts of men to lift them up on the so-called, birthday, in the form of self-worship. Because, at the end of the day, when it's your birthday, you're put on a pedestal, and per se, the world that revolves around you that day. And you can make certain requests and certain demands. And so many hearts, they look forward to the presents and the gifts that they will receive on that day because that day is centered around them.
The tradition of celebrating birthdays dates back to ancient civilizations, but it wasn't always about cake and fun. In fact, some of the earliest birthday celebrations were more about protection than celebration. Ancient Egyptians are known to have celebrated the birthdays of their pharaohs, but these were not their actual birthdays. They marked the day when a pharaoh became a god in the afterlife. It was a celebration of divine power and eternal life, a sacred event filled with rituals. However, the idea of celebrating personal birthdays, especially with parties, is largely believed to have begun with the ancient Romans. The Romans were among the first to celebrate birthdays for common people, not just rulers or gods. They would mark significant birthdays, especially for men turning 50, with grand feasts, gifts, and gatherings of friends and family. These parties were seen as a way to honor the individual, but they were also about warding off evil spirits, which were believed to be more active on birthdays.
The origins of birthdays were very much spiritual, like the pharaoh becoming a supposed god, amongst men, or the Roman Empire, celebrating birthdays and partaking in them to ward off evil spirits or whatnot, because there is a spiritual connection, with this practice and those that engage in it. So for the, modern society to repackage it and say there is no, harm in doing or participating in these things does not make any wisdom to me. It's like putting makeup on a pig. It's not gonna, hide the truth of the matter or the, true harm that's being done at hand.
What exactly is a birthday? Well, for starters, a birthday is a special day that comes once a year to celebrate the day you were born, how much you've grown and how special you are. Your birthday is like your very own personal holiday. It's a time for fun, parties, and spending time with friends and family.
But now you wonder, what about the candles? Why do we put candles on this cake? Now this has more of an immense religious significance. They were thought to be sacred, and the tradition of lighting candles on a cake of that person's age started in Germany in the late 18th century, specifically around 1798, 1799. The birthday person was asked to make a secret wish while blowing out the candles, and it's believed that that wish would come true, but there's no concrete evidence to directly how this custom became, but it's generally accepted that it happened in Germany in the late 18th century, around 1798, 1799.
This video was made not to tell you to stop celebrating birthdays, but to bring to your knowledge the origins and the true meaning, that's deep-rooted in supposed celebration of one's birth. There was a man in the Bible that had many possessions and many riches. Jesus Christ says, sell all that you have and then, give to the poor and come follow me. And the man was sorrowful because he had many possessions. So if Jesus Christ asks you to put down, the holidays of the world or the pagan ways, are you willing to put it all away? Are you willing to forsake it? Or is it too much for you? You want to hold on and you want to embrace it. Because why isn't it an issue for you to give it up? But so many want to defend it. They want to lay hands on you because they've been bound in their hearts to these holidays and traditions of men because of their family members or, or their lineage or whatnot.
Hit it, boys! It's all about you, girl. On your 16th birthday, we'll pay attention to you, girl. Everyone has to do just what you say. You'll get your very own spotlight tonight, 'cause it's all about you. Yeah, it's all about her.
Oi, how much is all this costing me?
One of the earliest recorded mentions of a birthday-like celebration comes from ancient Egypt. But it wasn't for regular people. It wasn't even really about birth in the way we think of it. In ancient Egyptian culture, a pharaoh's birthday often referred to the day they were crowned king. Why? because coronation was seen as a divine rebirth. The ruler wasn't just becoming a political leader, they were transforming into a god on earth.
Witch tip: creating a self-love altar. In the craft, one of the most powerful forms of magic we can practice is self-love. For when we love and honor ourselves, we radiate that energy outward, drawing love, beauty, and harmony back into our lives. A wonderful way to anchor this practice is to create a self-love altar, a sacred space that celebrates your worth and reminds you of your divine beauty every day. Begin with rose quartz, the ultimate stone of unconditional love. Place it at the heart of your altar to radiate soothing, gentle vibrations. It heals emotional wounds, promotes self-compassion, and strengthens your connection to self-worth.
I love it.
Okay, hopefully you guys can all see me. It has been like 2 or 3 weeks since the last video you saw, and as you can see, I have my self-care altar all finished. But before I talk about that, I just wanted to show you guys, look how cool this necklace is. Oh my gosh. My friend Faith makes crystal jewelry, so if you guys are in the market for that, definitely hit her up.